Hi, I'm Andrew Kane, State Politics Editor at the Richmond Times-Dispatch, and with me are my colleagues Dave Ress and Michael Martz, who've done a lot of reporting about data centers and their impact in Virginia. And in this conversation, we're going to be talking about Northern Virginia, which has been ground zero for data centers. Michael, tell us just about how many of these things have proliferated in Northern Virginia.
Well, Loudoun County is the real epicenter for data center development in the entire world. I mean, so much digital traffic goes through these centers in Loudoun. I think they were coming out of a real estate collapse and a little over, not quite 20 years ago, and they were looking for different sources of revenue. And they started recruiting data centers. They had some assets there because of the former AOL. And so it was a boom that has never stopped. And now they've got like 200 data centers with 50 million square feet and 3,500 tenants, and more coming. They recently, data center developer purchased some property near Leesburg for more than $6 million an acre because they're running out of land now. And they're also pushing the tolerance of the residents who live there, because I know I talked to some people in southeastern Loudoun who bought into nice subdivisions. They had a view over the lake, and there was a farm and a barn with red and white barn, and now it's 2 data centers and electric substation. And so they're still trying. Loudoun is trying to put the brakes on some of the data center development. They still welcome them because they've been enormously profitable. They've reduced their tax rate from $1.235 to 80 cents and 80.5 cents per hundred. They have the lowest tax rate in Northern Virginia. Prince William is not too far behind. They don't have as much data center development on the ground, but there have been a great number of projects that have gone through the rezoning process that bogged down in the courts right now. I mean, one project alone, the Prince William Digital Gateway, it's like 37 data centers and in what is now a rural area of the county. So it's caused a lot of friction. You have to have electric transmission lines to serve these data centers, electric transmission lines and the substations to step down the voltage of the power. And so they have to live with those too. And
so is there beginning to be some pushback or retrenchment in Loudoun County and Prince William?
Yeah, they have taken, the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors earlier this year voted to end the by right use for data centers in certain general light industrial zones, which were never really intended for that, but they worked out. But now the problem is that they can't really stop them. They don't have, until now, they haven't had to come and get a special exception for zoning. Mm-hmm. They can put conditions on them. So they did that, and now they're still trying. I talked to one of the supervisors recently who said that she's introduced ordinances to try to regulate the distance between homes and substations, utility substations. And
Dave, given all the building of data centers in Northern Virginia, it's starting to have a real effect on our energy capacity.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as Michael said, running out of room, they're starting to get some pushback in Loudoun and for sure in Prince William. So data centers are looking south. They're looking south, and particularly along I-95, which is also the route that basically fiber telecom corridor runs. Just this week, just recently, we've had a data center developer say they're going to invest $3 billion in a data center in Ladysmith in Caroline County, right next to the interstate. And that's in Caroline, that doesn't seem to have been an issue, but it has become an issue further south.
So in further conversations, we'll talk about the effect on the Richmond area and other parts of the state. I want to thank my colleagues, Dave Ress and Michael Martz. We encourage you to follow our coverage about data centers on richmond.com and in the Richmond Times-Dispatch.